Does the pricing make sense, given that continued uncertainty that you've just highlighted?
Yeah, Brent seems to have found a sort of uneasy equilibrium at the moment between 100 and 105. And what's interesting is that its reaction to headlines has been notably dampened over the past few days. Perhaps where we've seen some more interesting moves is in the cost of real world cargoes. So we have seen an easing in the premiums for some of those North Sea grades, which have been falling back towards pre-war levels. And prices, although they still indicate a tight market, are returning maybe towards a more normal range. We have seen some of the official selling prices remaining historically high, but we've had a reduction month on month, for example, in Saudi Aramco's official selling price. It could be that buyers thought that we would have a deal soon, and so they've been holding off in paying these high elevated prices for cargoes, just about getting by, at least in the short term. So alongside the inventory drawdowns we've had, reduced refinery run rates and adjustments to maintenance schedules, and as you mentioned, supplies from alternative producers, with the most recent US data showing a very sharp increase in its exports, improved exports from Brazil, and China also reducing its imports. I think the issue will be, when can these purchases no longer be deferred? So at the moment, this is likely a temporary blip, and we're going to see a return to some higher prices for physical cargoes in the future.
Emily, what is your assessment of inventories? They have played a big part here. How do they stand currently?
Yeah, some of the product inventories are remaining surprisingly good. I've been keeping an eye on jet fuel in particular. That's been one of the key topics that we've been discussing. And if you look at US jet fuel inventories, actually, they're above seasonal averages. So I think some of these movements are still to play out in the data, as we start seeing not only those strategic reserve releases being added to the market, but then some of those product inventories starting to move around. But for now, not catastrophically bad. I still think, though, if we are assuming maybe 1 billion barrels of total supply off the market since the start of the conflict, then there is no way that inventories will remain as strong as they have been at the moment.